What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Brass, aka Raps Truth Seeker, and you are now rocking with Facts and Conspiracies. Now, let me catch you up with some things, and we're gonna talk about something. I want you to stop what you're doing for a second and follow me real quick, okay? Follow me on Instagram at Facts in Conspiracies, not Facts and Conspiracies, Facts in Conspiracies. I'm getting ready for this whole thing, getting ready to go on with TikTok, so I'm telling you guys, hey, follow me over here. I got a lot of work to do to this one. I got more posts to make on this one. I got old posts that I couldn't post on TikTok that I will post on this page. I got posts that were violations on TikTok that are not violations here that I will be posting up here. So guys, make that transition with me. If you don't have an Instagram, I understand. Follow me on YouTube. We'll get to that. But right now, follow me here. Now, let's go. I've actually been debating on what topic to go over because I don't have as much time on TikTok, but I want to cover something that is very close to home for me, and it's something that we've seen nationally. But the issue that I've been having with this topic is there's a lot of different opinions and blockers on it. So some of this I have to just go off of with one, experience, two, insight, and just observation. And I am choosing, because I was going to talk about something else, but I'm choosing to change the topic of this video and cover gang culture. Now, when I say gang culture, I know what a lot of you are thinking. You guys are probably thinking about black people with bandanas throwing up hand signs in various fashions and stuff. No, I'm talking about gang culture in general. I don't care whether you're white, black, Latino, Chinese, Japanese, Mongolian, Russian. I'm talking about gang culture. And this is what I'm specifically aiming. I'm talking about gang culture that is influenced in covenant with demonic spirits, which is majority of you. Notice I didn't say every, because the word gang actually has a whole nother meaning than what our minds actually perceive it to be as soon as we hear the word. But that's also media's doing, and I'm sorry media got to you in that fashion. But really the word gang means a group of three or more. So I'm talking about a specific culture. And like I said, I'm not caring about your race. None of these guys are black. But look, they're representing something altogether, and I don't recall police stations, which they clearly work at one. I don't recall police stations actually having hand signs to show their solidarity. I don't recall that being a thing, but hey, maybe I just don't know, right? You know, maybe I don't know. I live in America where we do things in secret. This is one of those topics that a lot of people don't actually like to talk about because a lot of times, and I'm not even lying, I'm praying over me too, but a lot of times, people that try to investigate these types of organizations end up unalived or in some very severe situations. And I honestly have to say, people that are truth seekers, you have to understand that a lot of people don't like what you're doing because you're uncovering things that they meant to stay hidden. So when you're talking about these organizations or when you're going over these topics, sometimes it's best to let them do it themselves, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. And mind you, I don't necessarily judge people that are in gangs. I really don't. I got cousins that are in gangs. I've had my own personal past. I don't judge the people. A lot of people that join these type of organizations were disenfranchised individuals who needed something to be a part of that was bigger than themselves in order to survive the environments that they were in. So it's not necessarily that they went out to just do evil, but they did know it's no different than somebody joining the military, though they don't agree with the country's causes. They're doing it so they can get a leg up in life. I'm not thinking that these people are just coming out the womb evil. That's not the case here. But we have to understand that when we're talking about spiritual warfare, which gang culture is a physical manifestation of spiritual warfare. When we're talking about spiritual warfare, we have to understand it's massive. It shows on people. It can show more than just in your actions, but in your words, in your music, in your culture, in your skin, in how you present yourself to the public. How you treat your body shows what you have been into in worship. Some people worship a good time. Some people worship their image. Some people worship another person. Some people worship God, and some people worship man, and some people worship nothing. And it all shows in how they live their lives and act. But like I said, I'm gonna let people who are affiliated with the gangs speak about the satanic and demonic background of the gang that they were a part of. I might have to do multiple parts on this, but I want you guys to understand what you're seeing. For those of you that never believed in spiritual warfare, you watched it, or you were really a sheltered person who was probably being told that kind of stuff wasn't real. But as someone who has been around the block a little bit, guys, it's been in your face. You just have to pay attention. The liars are not even hiding that they are lying. You are closing your eyes to the fact that they're lying. Just saying. But that's all the time I got to speak on it. Love, peace, 9. Guys, let's dive into this topic. I've been waiting on this one.
There was 2 brothers, and I can't think of their names right now, but they're from California, right? And they practiced devil worshiping back in the day. Did you know anything about that? And they were Bloods. And they grew up real good, but then they got into devil worshiping. And I don't know their names off the top of my head. But you ever heard of any gangbangers praying to the devil to get,
Hey, I'm going to tell you this, and I mean this shit from the bottom of my heart, and I don't say it for no viral aspect. You asked me an honest question, and it really, from a spiritual standpoint, bro, that shit just hit me. It hit me a certain kind of way, because I'm like, how the fuck this nigga know?
Right.
What kind of researching he been doing?
Right. I just watch a lot of gang shit.
But bro, I was from a crew. When I got paroled out of Folsom in 1986, bro, right. I'm doing a joke. I got paroled out of Folsom. I got recruited in this crew, Money, Mac, and Murder. Mm-hmm. And my initiation in this crew was, if I want to come up and I wanted my own, and I wanted to be able to establish my own crew of niggas and establish my own as the leader that I was, then okay, here we go. Here go your front. We're gonna give you your bird. But you're responsible for your bird, and you're responsible for getting it to the next stage. So this when the OT game hit us in 1984, 85. But what is the OT game, Big Cap? Out of town.
Okay.
This is when we got into the whoop, doubling up our shit, taking 1 bird, flipping it into 2, and we ship it. Feel me? Basically, out of town distribution. So from that point, I was given a bird. And that bird was broke down into a cookie, which is 2 big cookies. You cook it in a binker. It breaks down into cookies. Okay. So I got a bird. Bust it down, put it in the jockey strap it around, put it on me, put my drawers on, walk straight through the airport, get on the airplane. Right. At that time, it was safe haven to do it like that because it wasn't this high tech, dogs, none of that. TSA it was a whole different ball game. It was
September
sweet.
11th, yeah.
It was like you literally can walk with it in your hand, you know what I mean? Until they got wind of it. And that was for at least a good 7 to 8 years, it was like that. So once I got involved from that aspect and I got into the clique, come to find out, the founder, one of the leaders, was this young cat, great cat from Anthony's Park, Miller's Gangster area. I ain't gonna utilize the name, because one of my bros, he's my dog, he's rest in peace. But we were known in LA for devil worship.
Right.
Because that was a part of our code. We became the devil worshipers, bro.
Right.
And I'm giving it to you with all honesty because that was something that was part of my life that in 1992, becoming the peace treaty advocate is what took me out of that element where I started trying to give my soul back to God.
Right.
So that's why you said earlier you had sold your soul? Is that why you mentioned that?
Yeah.
So if you don't mind, can we dive a little deep into the?
Hey man, I'm fucked up, man.
Yeah, no.
Like, God damn, that's crazy.
So I want to ask this, and the reason I'm asking this is for people of young ages. You know, your mind can be influenced. You know, I have a son that's he just turned 20, and I could just see his mind get influenced by just certain things, right? And so if you're practicing devil worshiping, what are some of the things that you would have to do when you were either talking to the devil or what did he want?
Well, basically, our ritual aspect of it was basically we'll be smoking, getting high, a couple of homies. Because one thing about me, I never smoked with no hard narcotics. I never smoked drugs. I never tooted cocaine. I didn't fuck with nothing. I smoked my weed. That was it.
Yeah.
I never got into the drinking up until later on into my 40s.
Right. You ever fuck with the wet angel dust?
None of that shit. I didn't need none of it, bro. I was already volatile. My temper. I'm temperament.
Right.
I'm a fighter, trigger man, whatever you need, I'm gonna bring it.
Right.
You know what I mean? My father instilled that in me because my daddy was a war vet. So, like I said, I bought it from Kansas City, being around all my uncles and my daddy, and 4 of his brothers being from Vietnam and war veterans. So I grew up shooting at an early age, 8 years old, hunting. Right. That's why it's one of my favorite, biggest hobbies in sports right now.
Right. So the first thing you killed was like animal, like hunting and shit when you was young. Right.
So
that's why I was asking.
So like going back into the question of the ritual, our particular standpoint of rituals was we were just more or less suicidal. Like, give you an example. The homie say, I'm gonna just use the word G as a name. I'm gonna just use G.
Okay.
The homie G say, hey fool, you know I just went and got my $1 million policy, fool. Cause you know I might just die tomorrow.
Right.
He'll say shit like that. And I said, what? But in actuality, he's serious. So now here it is, we fall in league, we going to get policies. So I went and got my policy. We had just went and bought us a 20-foot Bayliner. We pieced up, went and got us a 20-foot Bayliner, right? Yeah. Boat. And we had to start throwing these parties on San Pedro Harbor, where all the LA was, all the Damus from different hoods would come to the beach. We were throwing these big old super beach parties and shit. So we bought the boat, then we bought jet skis. So I was on my jet ski one day. We out there clowning in the water. We about 8, 9 deep. We clowning. And mind you, I just got this policy, bro. Not even 5, 6 days that I got this policy on myself. And so I'm dipping in the water. And my good smart dumb ass not realizing, hey man, you're not on pavement. This thing not gonna just stop. So when I went to dip, I tipped the nose in the water. Whoop. And the rocks to the shore, it spin like this. It took me right on up the rocks.
Right.
So I let the bike go. It flew off of it. And the bike just blew. Blah. So here come the Coast Guards, all that. They had to come and get me. One of the homies pulled up. I jumped on his jet ski, got off the jet ski. They come get mine out the water. 3 days later, we had our main house. Once again, I jump on a motorcycle. It's one of my little homie's bikes. His bike. I tell him, hey, let me ride right quick. So I jump on his motorcycle, and I cut ass coming down 132nd. I'm in Compton in Westside Park Hood. And I'm coming down 132nd, and I'm finna cross Central, and it's all ongoing traffic. It's a main boulevard.
Right.
And I go to break down, and the bike ski on me, not stopping instantly. And I go straight through ongoing traffic. And a diesel and a couple of cars, like, just really barely missed me. And I bust down, and I came out with a quick left without hitting the fence and the gate, the wall, because that was my next stop, that wall. And I hit that left and came out of it like, whew, and just like it was like a whole spirit came through me, like a protection that stopped me from dying right then and there, instantly. Because my next impact was that wall, bro.
Right.
It was that wall, and once I hit that wall, if I let go of the bike, I'm damaged, regardless. And I'm on a little speed motorcycle bike, you feel me? So it's like, it was all bad. I should stop. When I pulled up, they all cheering and going crazy. That's you crazy. All the time I'm just looking at them going like this. Man, nigga, I just damn near died.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then, of course, that kind of brushed off of me, and I go into my little laughter, and yeah, that shit was crazy, motherfucker. Yeah, you know, that's dumb shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But that was sort of our ways of our rituals, and then, you know, just being on point as far as just knowing we didn't give a fuck.
So would you contribute? You would contribute that you're not dying because the devil practicing.
Basically,
Oh,
because that's
okay.
our shield. It ain't at this time. It ain't God. God not protecting me. Satan is protecting me. Whatever I do,
Right.
if a nigga shoot me right now, nigga, I'm coming back to get you, nigga. Cause he got me, fool.
Right.
You feel me? That's why many times I didn't get shot when I got shot at. Niggas was on me trying to knock. Boom, blah, blah, blam. I'm knocking back. Boom, blah, blah, blam. We knocking. Bullets ain't hit me though.
Right.
I done hit plenty of niggas because I can really shoot.
Right.
And I creeps. I walk up on niggas. Nigga, I might walk up on you looking like an old bitch
Right.
and walk right up on your bitch ass and give you what you needed, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't give a fuck.
Right.
That's really how volatile I was, bro. I didn't give a fuck.
Right.
But I thank God he took me out of that element, bro.
Right.
Because I wouldn't be here today, you know, to be able to be a father, raise my kids, love my firstborn grandson. Just being here, period, bro, and just having this change of venue. You know, for me, even to sit here and to share this with you guys, and it's fine to be on the blue couch, man, by the way. You know, I told them niggas I was coming, boy. For me, it's different, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, bitch, right? I'm right here too, bitch, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man, so it's just that no one coming from where I come from, bro, and then being on this internet and becoming, you know, what I have become in this internet world, and also having to run in my own channels and things of that nature, it's just that, for me, it came with a lot of growth.
Right.
Because I had to take a lot of shit,
Well,
you know?
So how did you? All right. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk with you in the game. So you just don't give a fuck. You that nigga. You kill. You know, do whatever you fucking gotta do.
Allegedly.
Allegedly kill or whatever the fuck you do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So how do you go from, you know, I'm worshiping the devil to be like, nah, God really got me.
Well, you niggas cheering on Woody funny ass did it. Why I can't do it?
No, I'm just saying
No,
like.
that's a whole different category. I just had to throw that out there. But
Yeah,
anywho,
right. So I'm saying like,
Let me answer that for
just
you.
like.
I'm gonna answer for you.
Go ahead.
The damn show's not overnight.
Right.
It's not overnight, fam. For me, it's not overnight. That's why I said I gave 30 years to him.
Right.
30 fucking years. No, not as a dummy. I literally had to carry the red flag in my pocket for 30 straight years and gang bang. Nah, bruh. I gang bang, became a D-boy, criminal organized, all type of organized structures of crimes, elements of crimes, which led me to prison systems.
Right.
My prison world, all that shit combined together, just that whole lifestyle for 30 years. 30 years in the streets until I said, you know what? Fuck this shit, enough is enough. I ain't fucking with the streets, I ain't fucking with the hood, none of this shit no more, because I did it. I gave enough. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep doing it till I die,
Right.
because that's the only element I'm gonna get out of it. Or the rest of my life in prison. Once again, my integrity and intelligence kicks in. You better than that. And this, which is the spirit of my integrity and my intelligence talking to me. Are you ready to come home?
Right.